Hi guys, happy new year. Oh my gosh. Woo! 2020 was a heck of a year, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. But anyway, we are here. We made it. I'm healthy, thank God. My girls and my husband are healthy, and here we are. And I was gonna try to get on here New Year's Eve to upload. I was gonna try to upload this video then, but I didn't. But anyway, happy belated to my husband. He is a New Year's Eve birthday, a New Year's Eve baby. So happy 48th birthday to him. I hope you guys are well. So I'm going to talk about having a baby at 40. Well, the story behind it, the miracle behind that. You guys, for the people who are following me before, I had my first daughter, Mackenzie. She was born on my birthday, September 6th. She was born in 2012. And we figured, or I figured, that we would need IVF for the second child. Now, I didn't want to have IVF for my first child, and I remember because at the time, way before I had her, I was laid off, and I remember my husband was working in New York, and we were in Philadelphia at the time. We moved to New Jersey. I probably should talk about that. We moved to New Jersey 2 years ago. Anyway, when we were in Philly, both my kids were born in Philadelphia. I remember praying, getting on my knees, praying to God every morning. God, I want to be surprised. My friends were getting pregnant around me, and they were just so happy. They would get their little pea stick, and the lines would be pink or purple. And I was like, Lord, I want to experience that. But it didn't work out like that for me the first time. It didn't work, or so I thought. It didn't work out for me like that. And my friends were telling me, and my husband, of course, however the baby gets here, the baby gets here. At least you have your blessing, what you prayed for. This is the baby of the promise, because God did show me that I was going to have a baby girl, and he did down to the year, which was, well, he said he showed me I was going to have the baby at 36, which is crazy. So yes, she was born when I was 36. I had a 7-year infertility journey. We started actively trying at 29, and I didn't give birth until I was 36. So this story starts around it starts in the summer of 2015. I had quit my job. I was going off of faith, y'all. Quit my job at a law firm. I was doing marketing. I was doing marketing for years, and I was at this job. I was just like, it wasn't feeding me, and I really wanted to work for a university, and I had that dream for years. Since I'm from New York, and since I was in New York, I had that dream to work for universities. So I said, I'm going to go for faith. I'm going to quit. And also, my daughter wasn't potty trained. She was 2 going on 3. She wasn't in daycare yet. So I said, you know what? My mother-in-law was watching her. My mother-in-law was watching her. So I quit my job. I said, I'm going to stay home with this girl, get her potty trained, so we can get her in daycare. And funny, because she is, oh my God, this girl is brilliant. But she was just not getting potty trained. I don't know what was happening. Anyway, she was potty trained by her birthday, September 6th. And it's funny because right after that, in December of that year, I got a call from UPenn, one of the biggest universities in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, to work for them on a temporary basis. I think it was like a short-term assignment. So I was just like, oh my God, all these things are happening. But anyway, I was volunteering at the time. This is 2015. Before I got into UPenn, I was volunteering because I wanted to give back to the place that helped me have my baby, the first child. So, but I knew that I had owed money. I think it was from the surgery or something. I had owed money, maybe from the last IVF. I don't even remember at this point. But I went in. I sat down because you can't move forward if you have a bill. So and again, I wasn't working. My husband was carrying most of the mortgage, most of the bills and everything like that. And I knew we owed money, but I didn't know how much we owed. And so I asked the lady to let me know how much I owe. She typed in the computer. She was like, $1,400. And I was like, OMG. When I left the center, there were like 3 steps. And I remember I wanted to just float down the steps because the tears were coming down my eyes. Like, how are we going to pay this? We wanted to try to start soon enough, like a couple months after this. And then I remember calling my best friend. She was like, girl, bye. Okay. It's not like you owe $5,000. When you get your IRS check, you put the money down, you pay down whatever you can, and you go and you have your baby. So, okay, I sucked up the tears and I'm like, all right, girl, you right. It's okay. We're going to do this. Now, it's important. There's a lot of moving parts to this story. It's important because I worked at UPenn. Remember, I got into UPenn 2015. And prior to that, I had applied for a job at Temple like a month before. And if for anyone that works for university, the process is long. It's tedious. So right after, February, fast forward to February 2016, I had got the call to come and work a full-time, permanent job at Temple University. And when at university or any job, mostly any job, you have to be there for 90 days before you can take your vacation time. So I was there for I was about to hit 3 months, my 3-month mark in May, at the end of May, and we were planning a vacation because my daughter was 3 now, but she had not yet been on a plane, and we wanted to take a small trip just to see how she would do on the planes. So much for this being a straight upload. I had to go take care of an emergency with my credit card. So my PTO was going to start, paid time off was going to start in May. So we went to the end of May. We went back to UPenn to say, let's say, what are we going to do to start the process, yada, yada, yada. We sat down with the doctor again, who I love, Dr. Dokras. We sat down with her. She told us what we needed to do, but I had to clean up this charge before we could move forward, because they were like, this has been lingering too long, boo-boo. You won't have this baby. You better clean up this money. So I said, okay, let me go back again. I'm working now. We could pay down little by little, or I forgot what happened, because this was what happened to the IRS money. I don't know what happened. Anyway, maybe we needed to do something else for the house. So I went to sit down with the billing lady again. This time it was a black billing rep, a female. So I went to sit down and I said, okay, I owe some money. I'm here to pay part of it today. She said, okay. She clicking in the computer. She was like, yeah, I don't see a bill. So I'm sitting like, no, sweetie. Listen, get your fingers typing. My name is Marsha Kirby. I told her my name, gave her my social security number. There is a $1,400 bill in there. I'm here to pay it. She's typing. Click, 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 click. I don't see that you owe any money. I said, listen, Kalinda, go into the computer. I owe the money. Listen, because if I leave here today, the money's going to be spent on something else. Okay, she goes in. She was like, oh, okay. I said, there you go. See, I owe the money. She was like, you owe $25 for a copay from, I don't even know what the heck the copay. I just came from the doctor or something happened. I don't even know. Anyway, I said, what? $25. I said, no, but there was a $1,400. She said, sweetie pie, I do not see it in here. First of all, that was the first miracle right there. I don't know what happened to the bill. They probably got tired of me. No, I know it was Jesus, but the bill was expunged, honey. Okay, there was no bill. $25. I said, here you go. Here's my debit card. Let's clean that up. Because even with some of the copays, you can, if it's lingering, well, it wasn't that long, but I said, let me just pay it. Let me just have a clean slate. My husband and I, we had already found out what we needed to do. We were going to Florida in June of 2016, and my menstrual cycle was going to start while we were on vacation. I had packed a whole bunch of black outfits just in case. I packed a black swimsuit, even though the first day it's not heavy. It's just, because if I wanted to get in the water, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so we go on vacation, and because they told us what we needed to do, I would need to call, they would order up the medications, go on vacation, and I'm there for a couple of days, and mind you, there's so much to this story. I didn't tell you guys that I had to have an ovary removed, so that was another thing that was against me with having this baby, because the first time I had to have IVF, and I feel like I'm about to start crying. The first time I had to have IVF with 2 ovaries, okay? I had lost an ovary. The PCOS got to me. It destroyed one of my ovaries. A cyst had just destroyed it, and I had to get it removed. So I was already distraught from the previous years about that. So I knew it was going to be, in my heart, I knew it was going to be harder. Go on vacation, nothing is happening. And I have PCOS, and I said, okay, maybe just the cycle is coming late. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, it's going to come late. We're about to go home in a few days. It'll start then. All right, so we get home, still no cycle, and I should have known something was up because whenever I'm pregnant, even when I had the miscarriages, whenever I'm pregnant, I've been pregnant how many times? 2, 5. When I lay on my stomach, I can't because it feels very very weird. But not even thinking to myself that I could be pregnant, I was like, no, I need to have this IVF. And you see, that's what it is because I wasn't even looking at God. I'm looking at the medication. I'm looking at, okay, this IVF to help me have the baby. I get home. I was exercising, 3, 4 times a week. I got on my bike, and then again, my stomach just felt weird. It just, I don't know, I can't explain it, but that's what happens to me when I am pregnant. But not even thinking again, I was pregnant. So my husband was, I was home from work that day. I was home from work that day. My husband was at work. And for some reason I said, I'm going to go get a pregnancy test. I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to enlighten myself. Okay. It's going to be real funny because I know it's going to be negative. I went to the dollar store. I didn't want to pay that much. I went to go get I got $2 strips from the dollar store. I cooked my husband a really good meal. I had cooked some stewed chicken, blah, blah, blah. Didn't even tell my husband because I said, okay, because if I was this, I know it's going to, in my head, again, I'm going to be disappointed. There's going to be no lines. I'm just going to, whatever. We'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait or call the doctor to start the cycle because she will probably have to give me something to bring my cycle on. And I'm sorry, after I lost the ovary, can I tell you, my cycle was like clockwork. Years from the time I started having the cycles, from I think I was 16 when it started, my cycles were all over the place. At one time, they stopped for years. When I lost this ovary, clockwork to the day. So that's why I was surprised that my cycle hadn't started because I was like, it was clockwork for the past few years now. Anyway, so I cooked my stewed chicken. I was eating. My husband was still eating. I said, let me go upstairs while he's eating. Take this test. Take the test. I wait around. Y'all, glory to God. Oh my God. I looked at that stick and I saw 2 purple lines. I think I lost my breath for a minute because I couldn't believe it. And remember, I said I had that prayer. My daughter was 3 years or 4 or 5 years before that, saying, God, I wanted to be surprised. I wanted to get pregnant on my own. He may not come when you want him, but he's always, y'all, always on time. And it's funny because I was looking into paying off these bills to get the IVF. God cleared up the bill, and then he gave me a baby out of nowhere. Okay, I know the day I got pregnant, it was on Memorial Day weekend of 2016. Anyway, okay, so I ran downstairs. I'm hyperventilating. I'm like, oh my God, babe, I'm pregnant. And he's still eating his chicken. He looks up to me. He looks up at me. He's like, I knew it. He gives me a kiss and he goes back to eating his chicken. Anyway, so I don't know. I hope, and I was 39, and that year was going to be my big 40th birthday. I had all these plans. I was going to redo my tattoo, which extend my tattoo or go over it because I had a tattoo from when I was like 18. I didn't like it, but anyway, I ended up doing that. But it was after. I was going to get my nose pierced. I was going to party. I was planning all these things, but yeah, none of that took place. But it's okay because my blessing was bigger than all of that. Because my first daughter was my greatest gift on my birthday, but this was a good birthday gift as well. It wasn't a gift because I wasn't gonna have her on my birthday, but it was all the stuff I had planned. Nothing compared to being pregnant. Let me just say that. So I just wanted to get on here to encourage you guys in 2021. Those who are still waiting to have their baby, they're like, God, what is up? What is happening? Where is this baby? Listen, okay, hold tight to that faith, honey. Okay, he will do it. Okay. He who has promised is faithful. Anyway, please, I'm wishing you guys just a blessed year in 2021. My bestie and I have decided to try to upload videos every Sunday. So you should be seeing me every Sunday in January. After that, I can't make any promises. I'm going to try though. Yeah, and that's it. So be well, guys. Bye.